Hi, boys and girls. Today I am going to read to you a fractured fairy tale. And if you remember, a fractured fairy tale is a story where an author takes a fairy tale and changes some part of it. Maybe they change the characters or the setting. Maybe they change the events that happen in the story, or maybe they change the lesson that the characters learn in the story. So today, I'm going to read to you Ninja Red Riding Hood, written by Corey Rosen Schwartz and illustrated by Dan Sandat. Once upon a ninja-filled time, a wolf couldn't catch any prey. He kept getting licked by the dinner he picked and was growing more ticked by the day. His belly was aching for bacon. "I'm wasting away," he complained. To huff and to puff was no longer enough. So he snuck into school to be trained. Well, do you see what kind of school he snuck into? He's not going to get licked anymore. He practiced his katas for hours and mastered whirlwind and wheel. He jackknifed and flipped and at last felt equipped to once again catch a good meal. Drooling with anticipation, he set off in search of some meat. While deep in the wood, he met Riding Hood. "I'm bringing my grandma a treat." The wolf licked his chops when he saw her and hastily thought up a plan. "There are blossoms that way. You can pick a bouquet to give to your little old gran." See some things that are the same and different between Little Red Riding Hood and Ninja Red Riding Hood. Then the wolf took a shortcut to Grandma's, where he thought that he'd find her in bed. But Granny was gone. So he put her robe on and eagerly waited for Red. Soon after, he heard someone knocking. He called out, "My dear, come on in. Oh, don't you look good in your lovely red hood. But a shame that you've gotten so thin." Little Red took a look at her granny and said, "What on earth did you do? I could swear that your eyes have completely changed size. Hey, Gran, are you sure that it's you?" "Of course it is me, my sweet darling. The better to see you, my dear." "And your ears are so long. Something seems really wrong." "Oh, my girl, all the better to hear." Do you hear some things that are the same? Some things that are different? "And those biceps. My gosh, they look massive. And your triceps and delts are immense." "The better for hugging," her grandma said, shrugging. "Dear Red, that's just plain common sense." "And those teeth, they look so much sharper. Why, yes, all the better to chew." He jumped out of bed to gobble up Red, but, oh, there's that famous ellipse. Ha! She'd gone to ninja school too. Uh-oh. He might get licked by his dinner still. She grappled and sideswiped and twisted and escaped from his clutches unscratched. She attempted a lock, but he managed to block. They appeared to be evenly matched. And just then they both heard someone chopping. A woodsman? Red thought, but instead it was Gran in her gi. She'd just come from Tai Chi. Don't you dare harm a hair on her head. Uh-oh, looks like Granny had gone to school too. The wolf took a swing at that instant, but Red deftly dodged the attack. She got a good grip, threw him over her hip, and the wolf wound up flat on his back. I'll skedaddle, the wolf said in anguish as he struggled back up on his feet. Just a second, you beast. You will not be released till you promise to give up red meat. Though his tummy still rumbled with hunger, the wolf faced his rival and vowed, Ninja Red, you have won. My meat days are done. Oh, Red Chan, said Gran, I'm so proud. Then Red and the wolf bowed politely, and Gran gave him half her peach pie. The wolf was a mess. He'd had way too much stress. I guess I'll give yoga a try. He enrolled at the Downward Dog Center, where his tension began to decrease. He studied with yogis, said no to meat hoagies, and felt at last truly at peace. There it is, Ninja Red Riding Hood. I hope you were able to find some things that were the same, maybe the characters, the setting, the events, the lesson. And I hope you were able to find some things that were different too.